If the grief wasn't so awful, it would mean the love wasn't so big. It was huge, absolutely huge among so many different peoples. And it will never go away. But it's how you manage it. And managing it to us meant, how do we make something good from it? My name is Kristine Johnson, and I am a partner owner in Mad Gravel. My oldest son, you start getting this teenage kid, and you're like, what do I do with him? And the answer was, we're going to start riding bikes together. And there were just times when I thought, man, this kid he's good. He's really good. And mostly he was just so passionate. So his name is Craig Henwood. That became, part of our culture and our fun. And it's something that we as a family shared, adventure after adventure. In 2019, we were at home, and Craig went to race what's called the Against the Chainring in Wichita. And we talked to him all the way to the race the night before. Just getting a hotel. And then the next morning we were home. And I told him, call us when you get done, good luck. The normal, the thing that you do. And then you get that unimaginable call. And that's what happened to us, to our family, to his children. I mean, it was just to his entire community. It shook all of us to the core. It just lost this guy that everybody loved, Craig. And he had earned the name Hemi because of his engine. He was a multiple state time trial champion. You can imagine the shock, the grief. This is just an unthinkable thing. At Craig's services, they held a ride beforehand. State Patrol came out and 2 TV stations came out to cover this. It was so moving that you just felt that a part of him would never die. After the services, the guys from Wichita called me and he said, hey, we just have to do something. We just have to. We want to hold a memorial race for Craig, in Craig's honor. And we want to call it the Hemi. And we're like, wow. What a wonderful, loving thing to do. And of course, we went to it. We had gotten so familiar with the East gravel roads in Colorado that we started having a dream of taking away the word memorial and just calling it the Hemi, and making it, quite frankly, like a badass race. If you win it, it's a statement. You got a Hemi. You've got your own engine, your own passion for the sport, and your pride. There's so much that comes to an individual, both physically and spiritually, with what they experience on a bike. It's a beautiful thing. So we talked to Josh and to Mark Moner, who was his partner in co-promoting. We said, how about we do a Hemi Colorado? And they were like, oh my God, yes, let's, do that. I raced it. I walked in, and all these people were on the deck, and the live music was going, and one of our friends is a player there, and my kids were, in the booths helping sell, and people were eating awesome food all together. The beer was flowing, the music is playing, and it just stopped me in my tracks. I'm like, this is a dream come true. And the most important thing I knew was that Craig would have lost his mind over this. He would love it so much. And that makes me proud. We want to invite everybody and anybody to come and experience it and enjoy this sport, which brings us all so many gifts, and celebrate life. That's what we have to do.